悩むな。
What's going on? Wait, let me turn up my volume real quick. I gotta. There you go. Yeah, I'm off today. I'm off today. Let me change my character real quick. Okay. One sec. Let's see. Definitely off today, man. I'm gonna enjoy myself too. Swear to God, man, I thought my day off would never come, bro. Switched up a bit. I'll take Yagi. Okay. Play on hard, that's my usual shit. What was the auto button again, bro? It's been such a damn while. Forgot what it was. I don't want to skip it by accident, but so let me see. What was the auto? There you go. That was one. I will be. Definitely gonna be hopping on a bunch of games, so I'll definitely be stopping at 1 and then get back on later somewhere around the afternoon. I'll see. The only days I'm gonna be working the next following week is gonna be, hold on, Friday and Saturday. Then after Friday and Saturday, I'll have another I think I'll probably have another, well, I'll have 4 days off next week after that too, after this week, so there's that too. What's going on, Joe? I have to check. It really depends on what Cause I'm already set for my paycheck, but I gotta see how much I'm gonna get. You know, they gotta put my sick hours on. Appreciate that share, bro. Blah blah blah. I remember all the controls. Blah blah blah. Combos. Simple. Okay. Limit break. What's going on, Retro? Shinobi Tenshi. I need to also put modded. I forgot to put that on the title. Woo! Okay, parry. Boom. Alright. Okay. There you go. Hey, appreciate that advertisement, Retro. Appreciate it a lot, brother. Hope you're doing well, too. I don't want to just go to the next one just yet. I want to change my character. Okay. Oh, so that's why your profile picture is different. So no more Chisato, huh? Make sure it's 3 stars. I like to play my shit on hard. Starts crying. Here we go. In trouble.
商店街で転んだ時に落としちゃったのかも。よーし、早速行ってみよう。どこだろう。道に落っこちてもないし。あそこにいる人、ひばりちゃんの秘伝忍法書を持ってる。ちょっとそれ返して。
秋の誇りを舞い掲げよう。任務開始。進め。消し済みにしてやる。足りるぞ。その覚悟するがいい。消し済みにしてやる。光る。そんな仕留めます。審判の時はディバインジャッジメント。マルにしてマルにして任務達成。肩慣らしにならん。
よし、秘伝忍法書を取り返したよ。早く学校に戻らないと。ひばりちゃん、ほら。あ、ひばりの秘伝忍法書だ。ありがとう、アスカちゃん。もう落とさないようにしっかり胸にしまっておくんだよ。ありがとう。
当然の評価だ。
Alright. Going on stuff. Should I continue last meal? Yeah, okay, fine. Nope. Keep body crying in the background. Now that's funny.
そういうことですか。それで皆さんは何を召し上がりたいのです？私が太巻きで、カツネがラーメン、ヤニューちゃんがスルメで、ひばりちゃんが甘いもの。本当にバラバラなんですね。
Smells like fucking grass,
わかりま
bro.
した。難しい問題ではあり
Fucking
ますが、
people outside mowing the grass and
責任
shit.
を持って尽力いたしましょう。
The pink one Miyabi was wearing? That's her special, her special DLC outfit. Although the thing about that outfit is that, what you call it? I think it comes in the pre-order of the game, I think. Or possibly, I think it's supposed to be in, what was it? It was that big pack for SK Burst Renewal. Had every character right on it. But I think that's where it also came from. It's supposed to be the Seams Edition SK. That's what it's supposed to be. The Seams Edition. I think you get it in that one. But it's basically everyone's special outfit. Only Asuka, Miyabi, Yumi, and Homa to have that outfit. I haven't owned it on my PS4 either. I have every DLC in the game, but I've never owned these particular outfits. Only season 1. Haven't seen season 2 yet. I forgot you can move the camera around and shit. A little.
これでみんなが食べたいものを買っていけますね。ちゃんと全員分買ってきましたよ。やったー。その上で私なりに調理してみました。名付けてスルメラーメン太巻きエディションミーツスイーツ。やっぱりみんな友達ですし、同じものを食べるのがいいと思いまして。これはなんて表現すればいいのか。でも
How big can they get? Big enough to cover the whole screen to the point where I can't even see who I'm fighting. I've tested it out once before, bro. I've tried using an unlimited size, but it doesn't really break the game. I've tried every size in the game. Nothing breaks the game. Switch it up now. Alright, where's the Shinobi Versus? It's supposed to be Shinobi Versus DLC, but I guess that only works with I thought the Victory BGM would pop up too for Shinobi Versus, but I guess it's just mainly the soundtracks for the Shinobi transformation, so never mind. We'll take it. Bullet Girls Fantasia? I think I've heard of that. Who will we pick this time? Eat in a sight. Your brother streamed last night? Yeah, I knew. I only know through Jab's community tab shares. That and the fact that I work an overnight shift, so I can honestly see anyone who's streaming around any time. I have my phone out even at work. So what was the dude's name? Shigure? Shigure? The one that had a thing for Asuka, trying to ask her to come to his go to a soccer ball game or whichever. What's going on, Kazuma? The egg looks squared more than circled. Although looking at the art illustrations while coming back to playing the franchise again, all I have to say is that I still prefer Neptunia's images over SK's images. Yagashi's good, man, but Neptunia's art illustrations kick ass. Them CG images are no joke. And plus those CG images are animated too. What games am I streaming tonight? I don't know. Really depends on what I want to get on. But you know, once I get on later today, I'm definitely starting off the stream with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I'm gonna get on SK again and Like a Dragon, Kuroyo. Definitely Kuroyo. Probably a mixture of Gundam if I can.
野球部いい。将来はメジャーリーガーかよ。アスカ、こりゃいい物件を手に入れたな。そうなの？そうだよ。アスカが女子アナか芸能人にならないと彼と釣り合い取れなくなるぞ。野球って速い球を打つあれのこと？プロ野球選手は忍びをやっても一流になれるほどのアスリートです。すごい。野球選手は手裏剣を刀で打ち返すこともできるんだね。それでどうするのですか？どうするって言われても、俺たちは忍びだ。それを忘れるな。
Yep. Shinobi don't have normal lives. Nope.
わかってるって、それぐらい。
The red TV? Oh shit, the one on the table. Oh. That's right. Practically one of my favorite event soundtracks in the game, bro. There's just one SK game I've been trying to play that I've been trying to stream, but whenever I try to emulate it, it goes good at first, but then it starts going slow later on. And it's SK Burst. Not Burst Renewal, but SK Burst. Senran Kagura Burst, like the very first one. Portrait of Girls, mainly. Deep Crimson I've emulated and finished with no problem. But Burst, for some reason, I can't really get that to work correctly. Yep, the original 3DS game, like the very first one, before the remake. It's just a shame that it can't emulate perfectly. I'm not even sure what's going on. Like I've played every other SK game on console and Switch exclusives. Well, technically not Switch exclusive because we have them for PC as well. But Burst was one I never really played. Shit, I thought it was Shigure, so it was Suzuki. Okay.
なこと言うのもあれなんですが、もしよかったらこの間の返事
Oh, the store is down?
この間
Didn't Europe... What about Europe? Didn't Europe remove,
付き合ってもら
burst?
えますか。なんて困りますよね。そんなことを知らないやつに言われても。
Thought they removed, like... I can't
俺
remember.
のことを知ってくれると嬉しいです。
There was literally one
もしよかったら
one region that took off first. Like, removed it much fast. Hanzo, here comes Hanzo. The Senran Kagura burst for Nintendo 3DS has been removed from the eShop. This was around 2023.
おお、アスカか。真面目にやってるか。半蔵様、ご無沙汰しております。よせよせ、キリア。わしはもう引退した身じゃ。
急にどうしたのじっちゃん。
みんなに昼飯をごちそうしようと思ってな。
お寿司だお寿司だ。
おいお待ち。じっちゃん特製の太巻きだ。ほら、アスカ、みんなに配れ。
とても美味しそうです。
ぶっといけど一口でいくか。いただきます。うまい。何？
最近色恋にかまけておるらしいな。
別に色でも恋でもないよ。
アスカ、お前は両親の馴れ初めについて聞いたことはあるか？
じっちゃんはどうしてお父さんとお母さんの仲を許したの？
お前のお父さんは弁護士の夢を捨て、わしと一緒に寿司屋をやると言い出したんだ。愛する人と添い遂げるためなら夢も金も地位もいらない。お前のお父さんはそう言ったんじゃ。そこまで言われたら結婚を反対するわけにもいかないじゃろ。それでお前の相手はどんな男なんじゃ。
だから相手じゃないって。でもどんな男の子っていうのなら、なんか私と似ている人かな。
アスカ、人を好きになることはいい。恋愛はどんどんしろ。力は刀と盾のついでなければならない。わしが言ったことを覚えているか？お前の力はただの刀だ。力というのは刀と盾のついでなきゃダメだ。確かに忍びの色恋は難しい。しかし人を愛する気持ちがきっとお前に刀と盾の意味を教えてくれるはずじゃ。
ありがとね、じっちゃん。
A shame, because even after all that, even throughout all the games, bro, even a chance of what the future in SK looks like, bro, they still, I don't think Taki even plans to give any of the characters any happy endings whatsoever.
Can't please make some cheese. I fucking have no box.
I'll mix them in a few. I'll mix them in a few. Once grandma leaves.
ごめんね、いきなりぶつかっちゃって。
大丈夫です。
AJ, what's going on?
私は全然平気です。それじゃ。
なんか慌 しい子だな。
Appreciate that, brother.
財布がない。さっきの子に取られたんだ。まさか最近話題の雑魚山強盗だ。財布の中には500円しか入ってないけど。でもお金はお金。私の大事なお小遣いです。絶対に財布を取り返してみせる。
What's going on, Michael? Oh, well, happy birthday to you, my friend.
なめるんじゃないよ。両夫、悪の誇りを前掲げるわ。
You know, I'm glad you mentioned that, Jab, because what you call it. The funny thing is that whenever I use this mod, I tried editing the hip size. And it probably might have backfired on that. What I was really trying to edit was the curves, bro. But I guess it doesn't. I'm not really sure how XYZ axis even works when it comes to size comparison and shit, but next time I'll probably take some settings from my from Shinobi Versus. I think I remember what the size was for the butts though, but next time I gotta check that too. Do I remember that movie? Not me. Comes home with a. Here you go, Jugs. but look who's calling who Jugs. Nah, it's definitely Jugs. More Jugs. No thanks. Don't spend any like that. Poor Asuka, so naive. You don't know a hell of a storm you have coming for you later on. That's what happens when you live the renegade life now. Although I kind of feel bad for Homura and them though. They left Heavy Joe and now they're practically just like, I know they got their own hideout now, but it's like it's still tough for them as renegade shinobi. They used to have everything, like they used to have everything, and now they just like, I don't know.
ちょっとお仕置きしてやるぜ。
And it's like the casual outfits that you can wear in the game are literally the same outfits that Homo and them practically wear. Hikage wears like a sweater. They wear these in the anime, of course, too, but it's like Homo got the little white and blue shirt and pants. Hikage wear the sweater. Haruka got the little yellow and purple fit. Yellow and pink fit, I believe. They all just practically wear their own set of clothes, honestly. Straight up wearing street clothes and everything, and it's like... And it's funny because these outfits, the outfits that they wear, they don't even have like, oh, they don't even title it, oh, Homoda's outfit or Haruka's outfit or... This is it's practically outfits that anybody can wear. So it's like just plain outfits. I think I put something else on Ryobi. Let me see. It was the raincoat. It's funny because they weren't making fun of her or teasing her.
この人、風紀委員さんなんだよ。は？私、服装の指導をされていただけなんだけど。
そんな今更だけど悪かった。ごめんな。ちょっときつめのセクハラだと思って水に流してくれよ。
あ、笑ってごまかした。おかえりなさい。決めましたわ。
Punish that rise. Who's next? Who else shall I put to the test? Alright. No, actually. Yeah, Yomi.
手早く終わらせてもやしにしましょう。いってらっしゃい。あ、柳生ちゃんもこのぬいぐるみ欲しいの？ひばりもずっとこれ欲しかったんだ。知っている。それじゃあお願い、ひばりに譲って。やっと見つけたんだから。いや、俺は。そうだよね。嫌だよね。この子すごく可愛いもんね。柳生ちゃんも欲しいよね。
I don't know why, I just can't fuck with the dialogue as much as I used to, bro.
隠さなくていいの。こうなったら。
I mean, honestly, I'll take it over Dragon Ball's cheesy dialogue anytime.
勝負。ひばりじゃ柳生ちゃんには勝てないと思うけど。
But Neptunia's dialogue, I can never skip.
その勝負、受けて立つ。
Oh my god, so true. And you know, I can't even, you know, it's Dragon Ball is like one of the animes out there that you want to rewatch, bro, but you just can't. Because like you've seen it so many times, bro. You've seen it so many times. And it's like you can't watch this as much as you used to. Bing, bing. And it's like we're so used to it. We're so used to Dragon Ball so much, bro, that we just can't take we just can't take it amongst ourselves to actually rewatch it. Because what do you get out of rewatching it? The only thing you'll get is like childhood nostalgia, but you know the nostalgia doesn't hit as much as it used to. It's not like the other animes that I feel like rewatching. Like Prince of Tennis, I can rewatch anytime, bro. I'm already rewatching Prince of Tennis. I'm already rewatching Black Clover. I'm already rewatching Double O Gundam. Why am I rewatching them? Because I want to. They give me a reason to rewatch them, but when I see Dragon Ball, it doesn't give me much of a reason to rewatch it.
Hibari, 区内を家に忘れてどうやって授業を受けるつもりだ？
確かにカバンに入れたと思ったんですけど。
仕方ない。お前は放課後に補習だ。
今日は帰りにみんなでバナナクレープを食べに行くはずだったのに。
それは残念だったな。
Literally, bro, I was watching this Instagram reel where they say who's the most overrated character. And of course it's Goku. Not even surprised, it's Goku.
どういうことだ？
みんなは一人のために、一人はみんなのために。仲間なら当然のことです。
まあいいだろう。では、補習は校庭で行う。5人の中で成績が最下位の者は何度でも補習だ。
Asuka meant to lose. Oh, that's right. I changed the Shinobi Versus soundtracks. That's right. Woo! Woo! That's how you actually play Yomi. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. The man thirsts for battle. It's not that I don't hate anime characters that thirst for battle and stuff, bro, but when all you can think about is fighting, bro, at that point your character is just bad. I want to see what else there is about the character that makes them likable, bro. What I don't get is why do people like Goku so much, bro? It's just that whenever, and mind you, I'm not including Scott on this one because I know he has a Goku profile picture and stuff, but like, I'm not like, you know, picking him on this or anything like that. Like, I'm not putting him in that same category with everybody, with all the other Dragon Ball fans. But whenever I see somebody with a Dragon Ball profile picture, I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to them about anime, bro, because I know the only anime you watch is Dragon Ball. You're a meanie, Asuka. Asuka, you're a meanie. You stop.
ごめんね。本当にごめん。仲間のために盾になるって難しいね。でも、ひばりのためを思ってくれたのは嬉しいよ。
That's all I will say. If I see you with a Dragon Ball profile picture, I don't want to talk to you. Like I said, I'm not including those I already know. Like, those I already know is understandable, bro. But if you, like, cross me and say some stupid shit, when all you've watched is Dragon Ball, then I'm going to roast you. And just be like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. You probably just watched Dragon Ball your whole life. Me, on the other hand, bro, along with a bunch of other people out there, have watched loads of anime, bro, and don't just stay on one. Don't just stay dick riding one. Facts. It doesn't hurt to change your genre of anime and at least watch something completely different than just like, you know. If people ask me what anime I prefer, and they just be like, "Oh, what do you prefer? Apothecary Diaries or Dragon Ball?" I'd be like, I wouldn't even think about it with no hesitation, bro. Apothecary Diaries. And I literally just mentioned, I'd literally like, and this is like literally if they had us recording those Instagrammers, I would have been like, I don't care if all y'all Dragon Ball fans get mad and shit like that, bro. Y'all need to start watching other animes, bro, and just stop being on the shonen genre all the time, bro. Stop being on the shonen genre all the time, bro, because most shonen genres are kind of cheesy and shit, and they're just like too obvious of a story. You need to start watching other animes outside the shonen barrier, bro. Otherwise, you're really not gonna know what a good written series is. And I would be like, oh, the reason why I like Apothecary Diaries is because its plot is just, it's like, unlike Dragon Ball, Apothecary Diaries has a plot. It has a good written story and stuff, and the story knows where it's going, just like other animes with good written stories of today. It knows where it's going and stuff, man. Plus, I would have been like, plus Mao Mao is a cutie, bro, and it's like, she's just a whole mood. It's like the characters are just so amazing when you get to know them, and like come on, the openings kick more ass than Dragon Ball, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. They kick more ass than Dragon Ball, like everything, bro. I would have been like that. I would have been like, you know, sometimes I would have been like, sometimes an anime with just fighting, with just like, you know, regular fighting animation alone isn't really going to set the plate. Isn't really gonna, like, you know, set the record straight or anything like that. Sometimes people want to see something that doesn't involve fighting all the time and just see, like, you know, an episode with good written facts and everything like that. Like, that's the thing. The fight doesn't have to be so crazy. Like, it doesn't have to always be an anime with fighting and stuff in it, bro. It could be other animes with different genres that don't even have fighting, and it can still be popular, bro. It can still have a better written story than those animes out there with fighting. And this is why I even preferred Luffy Gear 5th Sun God Nika over this is why I prefer Luffy Gear 5th over Goku's forms in general. Like, what's this other form they talking about? Goku CC or whatever? I don't know what that is, but I don't know what that new form is, but they say it's canon and stuff. I don't give a damn if it's canon, bro. It still can't even beat Sailor Moon. But I'll keep saying this, and what I will say is that I have a lot of anime out there that I prefer way better than Dragon Ball, and I stand on that. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, what else did I say I was rewatching? Oh yeah, I was rewatching Saint Seiya as well. I know I said there's some shonen out there that are, you know, cheesy with stories and stuff, but that's only because those shonen focus 100% more on the fighting, which makes sense, than focusing more on the story. But Saint Seiya is an anime that really hits different from other shonen because its story is far more interesting, in my opinion. Its story is better written and everything, bro. It goes back to, you know, ancient Greek mythology and everything. So I mean, and that's a story. And honestly, going back to ancient Greek and stuff, it made me know a lot more about the zodiacs and shit, constellations, everything. When I saw Saint Seiya, I literally, that was my first time knowing about constellations, zodiacs, and everything, bro. Then hearing all this crap about zodiacs in a fucking relationship, which was made up by girls, by the way. They're stupid sometimes, but Saint Seiya just slammed, man. Such a good ran anime, bro, and I'm rewatching it once again, bro. And if Saint Seiya was more well known in the West than it is in the Spanish region, I can definitely tell you this right now. It'd be a lot more popular than Dragon Ball. Saint Seiya is far better than Dragon Ball. That people just don't understand it. And I feel bad for them because they never got to grow up or experience what Saint Seiya is like. And that's probably the same way with Sailor Moon. And yeah, Fist of the North Star as well. That's true, it did.
お前誰だ？お前たち忍び学生だろ？私はホムラ、私立ヘビ女子学園の忍び学生だ。
Popped out a year before Dragon Ball.
お前らは半蔵の忍び学生だろ？何を言っているんですか？私たちは
Both manga and anime, they all came first way before Dragon Ball. Fist of the North Star is a huge example of another good written series.
Yunda. 超秘伝忍法書を渡してもらおうか。渡せるわけがありません。渡さなければどうなる？決まっているだろう。力ずくだ。面白い。ちゃんとは私が。そんなに戦いたいんやったら相手になったる。あんた誰？日陰。あんた強いのか？強い？そうありたいもんやな。なんで？命令に応えるためやったら強くないとあかんやろ。みんなは下がってて。ここはあたいたちがやる。でかつち女、お前忍びだったのか？うん、まさかこんなところでまた会うなんてね。一つ聞いてもいい？どうして超秘伝忍法書が必要なの？どうして？決まってるだろ。最強の忍びになるためだ。最強の忍び？
昨今の超秘伝忍法を奪って私は誰にも負けない強さを手に入れる。
小村ちゃんおかしいよ。超秘伝忍法書がなくたって修行で自分を鍛えれば強くなれるじゃない。
強くなるためには手段を選ばず、それが私たちヘビ女のやり方さ。
そんなの忍びの道に入ってるよ。
文句があるならかかってきな。お前の言う忍びの道ってやつがいかに薄っぺらいかを教えている。
私の忍びの道は薄っぺらくなんてないよ。あんた正義のために舞い忍びます。
我が名は大道寺、強者を求める者なり。コムラ舞順次よ、
いざ尋常に舞い散れ。
忍び天使。忍び天神。
潰してやる。まさか私が決着。
我の上を満たす者はいないのか。
勝った。
私勝ったの？
もう終わりか。
嘘、聞いてないの？
お前がどれほどの腕なのかわざと攻撃を受けてやったんだがな。軽いんだよ。お前の薄っぺらさそのままの軽い攻撃だ。そんなんで私にダメージを与えられるか。まあいい。今日は挨拶に来ただけだ。次に会う時は命がないと思え。当然の評価だ。
おかえりなさい。威張りの力が気になるの？
Oh yeah, there's the switch illusion. That's what I wanted to see. I want to see the switch illustration. There you go.
ひばりさん、おえ、ひばりなの？決めましたわ。
Eat the saint. Alright, so I know this one has a visual novel part. Yup. Rin, my girl.
Ah, 先生、いいところにいました。修行に付き合ってください。あ、先生、めんどくさいとかって思ってない？
思ってるわけないだろう。教師を何だと思ってるんだ。
Yeah, it is easy. That's right. For the what you call it, the last trophy I ever got before I got the platinum on Burst Newal was where you have to find the secret files and shit.
Lin, お前なんで忍びになりたいんだ？
先生、私忍びになんてなりたくないけど。
Super Ninja. That's what she wants. Super Ninja. Super Ninja.
私がなりたいのはスーパー忍者だから。
スーパー忍者。
Man, we have a lot of games to get on later today. Oh man, I can't fucking wait. Peace out. Hope I don't wake up with a headache or anything. I'm gonna be in tip-top shape later today. Both games have 10 chapters. I bet you if they came out with a Kiwami Kurio, they would have more chapters than 10.
簡単な理由さ。忍びの任務で死ぬことはあっても 教師の仕事で死ぬことはない。
任務で死ぬ。そうだよね。私も忍びになる以上覚悟する。命をかけてラブ&ピース。
Instead of just Kamurocho, but a smaller Sultan booty, since the camera is automatic, stationary automatic.
ヘビ女の生徒にやられて気落ちしているようなやつは忍びになるのを諦めてここから出ていけ。
キリア先生、いくらなんでも言い過ぎるわ。そうだよ、キリア先生、そりゃないぜ。あたいは何を言われてもいいさ。だけどアスカはまだ2年生だってのに敵の大将みたいなやつと戦ったんだぜ。殺されなかっただけでも大したもんだよ。まずは一言ぐらい褒めてやってもいいんじゃないか。
ヘビ女が育成しているのは政治や企業の暗部を担う忍び、いわゆる悪人。非道と言われるような仕事も厭わない連中だ。悪人は手段を選ばない。目的を達成するまで執拗に攻めてくるだろう。それこそ蛇のようにな。
戦いを避ける方法は
Heavy Joe Clandestine Girls Academy.
悪人は交渉が通じる相手ではない。奴らは必ずまた攻めてくる。
だったらこっちから先に攻めるってのはどうだ。
ヘビ女の本拠地がつかめていないのは知っているはずだ。
でも今度はキリア先生がいるから大丈夫だよ。そうですね、キリア先生がいらっしゃれば。
ヘビ女との戦いに関して俺は手を貸すつもりはない。
なぜでしょうか。理由を教えてください。キリア先生、ヒバリたちを助けてくれないの？ヒバリたちを見捨てる
の？前にも言ったはずだ。お前たちは学生とはいえ忍びだ。忍びとしての覚悟を持て。
It's sad that Shinobi Versus doesn't have auto read.
うまく合格すれば、お前は明日から一人前の忍びだ。
Not to flip the damn dialogue.
緊張するな。 それじゃあ行きます。
Oh yeah, it definitely had online. Had online on the Vita and on the PC. It was also the first Senran Kagura game to ever my bad, the first ever PC game for Senran Kagura to ever drop on PC a while back. I think the online still works too, since I think the game's still on Steam.
よし、やった。 軽い軽い。
What I like about Shinobi Versus that hits different from the other from Burst Renewal, Neptuniac Senran Kagura, Ninja Wars, and freaking Estival Versus is that it's a much faster paced game, a much faster beat 'em up paced game. That you can hit much faster, cancel your combos faster. Like, that's why it's my overall favorite version out of the four. And if anybody asks, no, I'm not considering Neptuniac Senran Kagura a Senran Kagura game. It's a Neptuniac game, but still doesn't matter. Facts. That was a more detailed beat 'em up SK game than the rest of them, honestly. Of course, Estival Versus did at least evolve somewhat much.
今までありがとう。私スーパー忍者に絶対になるからね。
ああ、楽しみにしているぞ。
And then she died. She was sent on a mission, then died later on. Of course, she's still alive, though. She's a teacher at Heavy Joe Clandestine Girls Academy. At an island. I think it was at an island that she went to. I remember.
俺のせいだ。俺がリンを殺したんだ。 蛇女との戦いに俺を頼るような奴は忍びになるのを諦めてここから去れ。
Yo, grab some eggs upstairs and make them later.
私をもっと鍛えてください。あたいも徹底的に頼むよ。ひばりも頑張る。キリア先生に頼らないで戦うよ。だからキリア先生、ひばりをしごいてください。
そうか。お前たちの気持ちはよくわかった。
始め。
それじゃ修行を始めるぞ。
桂木さん。ああ、イカルが。大丈夫ですか？何が？まだ落ち込んでいるようですから。落ち込んでる？あたいが？もうヘビ女に負けたことなんて気にしてないって。さあ、ならいいのですけれど。ごめんな。変な気を使わせちまって。俺におっぱい揉んでやるよ。それは結構です。とにかく何か心配事があるならちゃんと相談してくださいね。さすがはクラス委員だ。敏感だな。落ち込んでいる生徒は見逃さないや。日陰強いな。まさかあたいが膝をつくなんてさ。あんたは弱いな。このあたいが弱いか。ほんと舐められたもんだよ。だけどこのまんま黙っていられるか。特訓また特訓で必ず日陰を倒してやる。
You could actually loop Peabody's aerial attack. Aerial's my bad. You could actually loop Peabody's ground smash. You could usually do it like this. Although it pretty much ends after I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. After 3 attacks. But in Shinobi Versus, you can loop that shit for as long as you want. That's what I like about Shinobi Versus, because like those are when the characters were like overpowered, and I feel like they're like nerfed in the later games.
よっしゃ、あたいは強い、あたいが最強。待ってろよ、次に会うときはお前をぶっ飛ばしてやる。そんでもってセクハラ地獄を味わわせてやる。
Yeah, facts. Hibari is like, not only that, but Hibari was like the best paralyzation type in the game in Estival versus Online. I used to remember using her a lot though, but there were other paralyzation types like Emu and Renka. Although Renka's color of lightning was like Renka's paralyzation, especially the color of her element was more purple. The paralyzation really helped a lot against opponents on the game, but of course they were the annoying Ikaruga players who loop all day.
そんなことはない。一生懸命なひばりを迷惑だなんて思うやつはいない。一生懸命やっても結果が出なきゃダメなんだよ。よし、とっておきのおやつをやろう。行列に並ばないと買えないほど人気の一品なんだ。
Here comes Badass.
おい、お前、そのうさちゃんドーナツを返してもらおう。私のモネだ。
違う。このうさちゃんドーナツはひばりのものだ。
うるさい、返さないなら力ずくだ。
うさちゃんドーナツは俺のところで売り切れた。それでひがんでるんだな。やれやれ。仕方ない。相手をしてやるか。
Woo! Give it a sec.
口ほどにもない連中だ。すごい。やっぱり柳生ちゃんは強いね。ひばりとは全然違う。そう、 全然違うんだよ。だから柳生ちゃんにはひばりの悩みはわからないよ。ひばり、かかってこい。俺が組手の相手をしてやる。え、なんで組手をしなきゃいけないの？お前の強さ、俺が確かめてやる。そんなの意味ないよ。ひばりと柳生ちゃんじゃ勝負になんかなりっこないし。ぐずぐず言うな。始めるぞ。いざ尋常に舞い散れ。
Age restriction, here we go. Let me stop. It's just I feel like that's gonna come.
でも柳生ちゃんと戦ったらなんかすっきりした。くよくよ悩んでいるひながあったら思い切り体を動かした方がいいね。俺もそう思う。ありがとね、柳生ちゃん。分かってくれれば。
Oh yeah, true. Like one of the ones we saw now, and then the other where she just literally like what you call it? She sits on her boobs and stuff, and she's on the ground. But you know, one character in Espo Versus that never really had any different defeat animations, that would be Sayuri. Because I don't think anybody would want to see her really take a damage, if you know what I mean. Yes, Jasmine, but not Sayuri though. I think seeing Sayuri's defeat animations would have been disgusting, honestly. Like the mod I'm using right now, even has Sayuri's name on it too, where you can like edit her too. And I'm like, why would I want to edit her? She's old. Let's see. Take off hat, on hat. Actually, let me get Yozakura. Eat it aside.
今日は家系図の授業を行う。
家系図？そんなことしてる場合じゃないだろう。修行しようぜ、修行。
焦るな。修行にはクールダウンの日も必要だ。
家系図の授業って何をするんですか？
お前たちには忍びの家系図を作ってもらう。先祖にどんな忍びがいるのか、お前たちにどんなものが継承されているのか、それを把握してもらいたい。
でもどこまで書けばいいんですか？
最古の忍びからお前らに至るまでを一本線で書けばいい。
了解です。はい、できました。私の家系はじっちゃんとお母さんが忍びです。お父さんは一般の人なので、私が忍びになるのはちょっと反対しているんですけど、でも私はじっちゃんみたいな強い忍びになりたいんです。数えきれないよ。めんどくさいよ。
どうしたイカルは。手が止まっているぞ。
すみません、すぐに取り掛かります。
Going on, Yugo? Damn, that's too many years.
あれ、イカルガさん、どうしたの？
なんでもありませんわ。
またスルメ食べてる。スルメをバカにするな。
I'm not increasing the size.
私としたことが。
What I will increase are my chances of going live on Like a Dragon an hour from now. Because regardless, I'll be on SK again later today in the afternoon. Ah, her brother.
おいおい、物騒だな。
Murasame. The failure of a shinobi who couldn't even inherit the sword.
久しぶりだな、妹よ。
The sword that was rightfully supposed to be his.
兄様？飛燕をどうなさるのですか？
What was really an embarrassment is the fact that he was playable in a deep crimson. And the way he gets damaged and stuff was kind of like he did not belong in the game.
私がお父様とお母様か。
They're not your father and mother! Let me stop.
お父様とお母様
You're adopted.
よくもまあ抜け抜けた。ああ、そうだよ。俺には飛燕を使いこな
Fallen Shinobi?
だけど、これは我が家に伝わる宝刀なんだ。血のつながらない他人が持ってちゃいけないもんなんだよ。
Fallen Shinobi. I can add that to the list then, along with Trails of Cold Steel.
俺が、本当は俺が。お前さえいなければ。
すみません。飛燕を返してください。
だったら取ってみろよ。くそくそ。
Draw the chain sickle from his incense target.
お兄様、おやめください。
Didn't he place first place? Yep, he was sixth. I thought it was first that he placed in the chain sickle tournament. Never mind. Forgot that he was a useless failure of a shinobi. Stop.
どうだこれで動けないだろ。
So,
お兄様、私はこちらです。
another thing is that Ikaruga's family actually put a lot of money towards Hanzo Academy. Believe it or not. There's another YouTuber that I remember he used to do SK a lot. Newal was the last game he ever played, I think, before he stopped doing YouTube. I'm not sure, but his name was Good Games Have Fun. What happened to that dude?
いえ、何でもありませんわ。さ、外に戻りましょう。
Although I don't think his channel exists anymore.
戻る前にこれ見てください。
Alright, I'll get one more and then I'll hop on
それで書いてみたんだ。
what was it? What was it? Ah, shit. I'll get on Prince of Tennis off stream, and then I'll get on Like a Dragon next in an hour from now. Oh yeah, that's right. Before I hopped off New Link, also had that one too. Now it's a waste though because the game shut down. Sadly.
悲しいことなんかありません。嬉しくて泣いているんです。ありがとう、アスカさん。今日の修行も疲れたな。でも弱音を吐いてちゃいられない。もっと強くならなきゃ。もう終わりか。小村ちゃん、どうしてもヘビ女の人たちとは戦わなくちゃいけないのかな。戦わずに済む方法ってないのかな。これは隠れ結界。感じる。一人、二人、かなりの数の忍びが辺りに潜んでいる。これで邪魔者は入ってこない。あ、小村ちゃん。おとなしく超秘伝忍法書をよこせ。さもなくば校内にいる生徒は皆殺しだ。関係ない人たちまで巻き込むの？どうしてそんな汚いことを。汚い？当たり前だろ。忍びっていうのは汚いことをするもんさ。違う、そんなの忍びの道じゃない。だったら忍びの道ってのは何なんだ。それは私にもまだよくわからないんだけど。今はわからなくてもいつかちゃんと言えるようになるから。
Now, if I don't make it back for a Like a Dragon stream, then I'll honestly see you guys later in the afternoon, somewhere around 5 or 6, and I'll make it up to y'all by starting off with Like a Dragon, because most likely I won't come back in an hour.
感心しないね。
みんな来てくれたんだね。よーし、やるよ。夜桜、鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。
So there's another reason why I also like Shinobi Versus more, and it's because the characters played way better on those, on Shinobi Versus, than they did on First Renewal, Estival, and especially Ozakura. In my opinion, they made her play bad in the later games. That's what I'm saying. Ozakura played fast-paced in Shinobi Versus. That's why I could fuck with her in that game. But like, First Renewal, all the other later games that she was in, she played horribly.
でしたね。お前たちなかなかやるじゃないか。
And it's like, I get that the gauntlets are like a, you know, they weigh a ton and shit, but it's like she played so much better in SV.
アスカはもちろん私とだ。
The running was much more faster. Everything about Shinobi Versus I just loved more.
広い場所で戦おうじゃないか。お前たちもその方がいいだろう。校内の生徒を気にしなくて済むだろうし。それじゃあどこで戦うの？とりあえずこれを読め。手紙？私たちがそれぞれ行くべき場所が書いてある。これは行くしかないよね。
I guess we are. Alright, so what I'll do is... Give me one sec. Alright, so I'll be back probably in an hour for Like a Dragon. If you don't see a scheduled Like a Dragon stream, then that means that I'll pretty much be back probably tonight or at 6. But regardless though, I will be back for a long stream. Alright.